So Mom would, we'd order out on Domino's, and we'd rent, you know, Chuck Norris movies or ninja movies, you know, something that was fun and entertaining. Ninja movies were like, I remember there was a whole series in my life where when we went into the video place, I only wanted to find a good ninja movie, and they had tons of them back in the day with Chuck Norris. It wasn't just Chuck Norris though, it was other you know, artists that you would never even heard of from, you know, Asia, you know, from China. They were basically like kung fu movies, and you know, you would read the back of them and go, this might be good, this might be a keeper, you know. And you would just watch it and get the pizza, and it would just be like the third video you would rent. You know, you try to get a blockbuster, you know, something like Beverly Hills Cop or a John Hughes movie, you know, or something, you know. Oh, okay, we get to watch this, or something with a robot in it, you know. It was like the 1980s. And then Domino's Pizza would show up. We'd all be happy. We'd have warm pizza and Sprite, you know, drink like Sprite, sit there and watch our movie. Then of course we got cable. It had the cable box had the little thing where it turned, you know, you turn the dial on the cable box. Well, it started with the number 2, and it went up to like the 30s or 40s. It's an early HBO box, you know. I don't know what their home box office, you know, box, whatever. But it was like number 2 was HBO. So you could like take the little dial, and you could rig it. You could switch it, and then they have these bars. You know, when you put it on 2, you would see these bars, and you wouldn't be able to see HBO. But you could slightly turn it and rig it. You know, you could beat the system, and you would turn the 2 over to like where it was like nothing. You know, where it didn't have a symbol, and it would kind of stick there, it balanced there, and the bars would go away, and you had free HBO. It was very hard to do. You had to have the right dexterity to have the free HBO or whatever, and then we didn't have to, you know, pay for HBO for a while. And then they came out with new boxes that had buttons and all this other stuff, and they figured what people were doing. They were watching free HBO. We carry in our heart the true country, and that cannot be stolen. We follow in the steps of our ancestry, and that cannot be broken. Free HBO. Free HBO. I added that little lyric in there. Free HBO. I don't deal with cable anymore. I only watch pretty much just YouTube. If there's a movie they play for free, then I get to watch it, you know. I go to several different vloggers. They entertain me. I'm okay. I'm okay with just that. But I know people still have Netflix, and I support it. And I know they have Apple TV. That's fine too. And I know they've got dynamite shows, Slow Horses, you know, Cooper's coming out with Maestro. All that stuff's dynamite, don't get me wrong. But I just don't subscribe to it. It's only YouTube for me. So that's my business. I understand it. I watch it. I sleep by it. Ask Linda. It's like a university to me. And if I want to figure out how to do something, I just look it up on YouTube. Same with movies too. They've got freaking Jean-Luc Godard movies on there. They've got, you know, they'll show exciting movies for free. You do have to watch the ads, but you can skip through it. Like Rear Window with Alfred Hitchcock was playing just the other day. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine with it. You know, I don't know. I used to subscribe to a lot of it. I even had the Sundance channel for a while. Got a cat. Yeah, he's doing okay. Well, I use cats. It can be like pets to like 3 or 4 different households. They can spend like half the day at this one house. They get let in, then they get let out. They go, I think one of my cats used to do that. They go and skim off another house, get a little bit of cat food from the neighbor, stop by one of these shops, and they give them a little bowl of milk or something, or some tuna fish. You never know. Kitty cats going all over the place to get a little extra. My cat sleeps for like 20 hours a day. I know he's good. But he's a lazy kitty. But I had a cat. It was in, like, if you look at my guitar, it has a sticker on it that has a Siamese. That's what my cat used to kind of look like. It was a Siamese Persian, the long-haired Siamese. And blue eyes, beautiful. We called her, it was a female cat. My favorite cat, Miss Princess. That was the name of the cat. It could open doors, so we had French doors. It could jump up on the French doors and claw onto the French door, and then swing in to the house. We don't know how actually the cat did it, but the cat knew how to open the door. He could drop onto the handle, or he would jump up onto the French doors and kick downward to open the door. The door would open and the cat would swing in. He would jump down. Also, we used to put him in put her, Miss Princess, in the garage. He would crawl in this little hole under the house, find this other area, which I don't know how the cat did it, but it would crawl up this other area in the bathroom closet. There was a little hole, and it would find its way back into the house through the bathroom. So we nicknamed the cat Warp Speed Kitty, because it could warp. We're like, how does this cat, do this? It was kind of a slang thing. One of his cats was Warp Speed Kitty. We did a lot of different things to that cat. I don't want to tell you everything, but that cat was a trooper. Later in life, and I wrote about this in my story, Catnappers, Miss Kitty, or Princess, Miss Princess, we think was hit by a car, but she did make it back home. This is when she was probably about 12 or so. And I think she even had a litter too when she was younger. We did get her fixed. And there were tire marks on her rib cage. And she suffered, and she went under the bed. We thought Kitty would die there. She was having trouble breathing. And then we had to take Kitty in, euthanasia, and put Kitty down. This was when I was young. I was about 12 years old or so. And I knew what happened after that. Some thought it was a dog because of the dark marks on the rib, but it was actually a car. And Miss Kitty would go out and explore through the night, and one night some fast car or something came by and got her and clipped her. We miss Miss Kitty. It was a beautiful, beautiful cat. But they usually only lived about 18. So I think Miss Kitty lived to I was about 5 years old till I was about 12. So I'm thinking maybe 7 years or in that ballpark. No, hang on. Yeah, she might have. I don't know. I'd have to ask. I think we might have had Miss Kitty when I was even younger than kindergarten. I just remember her in kindergarten. And then I remember her being put down when I was about 12, going on 13. So she may have made it only about 7 years or so. Poor Kitty. All right, 9:30, 2 minutes, 0.5 mile, next delivery. I don't really tell her, but there's a dog. Lights are turned off on the circular thing. Delivery, she said she's meeting at something called Mashed. I know that's a big club that closed down. I used to deliver to them for a while right there. And they were a club. Maybe they, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I think that's it though. Right there. I can see through this thing. Nope, that's a social house. Okay. Oh, I see it. Look at all Kubrick right here. Sorry about that. I see it now. Mashed. Right there. Nice place to kind of go for a stroll with your dog or something like that. Got Christmas lights around. A lot of dog walkers around here. A lot of these apartments are very dog friendly, but I don't know for sure if I got like a really classy high-rise apartment. I don't know for sure if I'd want a dog there, but a lot of times they have little dog stations and dog shampoo and things like that, like a place where you can shampoo your dog or get dog biscuits at the front desk. But I think I'd go with a cat. It'd still be okay. You know, the cat sleeps, it comes up, he just wants his food, he's fine by himself, you know. The cat's like, I'm doing fine, don't worry, that kind of thing, you know. Dog's like, oh, another biscuit, another biscuit, another biscuit. All right, so kitty man, he take everything. This is and my kitty man, which is Edmund the cat, he eats Purina, so he eats it up. But he also likes the Shiba cat cuts, or I'm sorry, the Shiba. They're like the white sustainable tuna, and then the beef cuts is what he likes. He likes a lot of stuff. But he will remind us morning and night when he wants to eat. And he'll eat it all up. But anyway, I don't know. Some people will get the show. That's fine. You know, I just wanted to tell you some of my fans for the holidays. Some people that I watch that I think have also influenced my show. I'd like to do a shout out to Maddie Van Halen. Maddie Van Halen is from, I believe, Nashville, Tennessee. And he goes out to the desert in his van. Love his stuff. It's funny. I find him funny. Locally, we got a guy from California, Breck Roll, Escaping the Mouse, who's really, really good at it. He does very well. He's been doing well for a long time, but he does like a house vlog. And these are actually pretty good snacks right here. These Jack Links are pretty good. Alright, looks like the Ridgeleys closed up shop for tonight. Not the Major. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Lord is. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Lord, the Savior reigns. Got it started with. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men employ the songs, while hills and floods, rocks, hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. No more let sins and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the grounds. He comes to make his blessings flow. As far as the curse is found, as far as the curse is found, as far as the curse is found. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes his nations prove the glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love. And wonders of his love. And wonders of his love. Still got it. Green light that project. Wonders of his love. Wonders of his love. And wonders of his love. Hey, sweetie. So what you drawing?
Something from my grandma.
Oh, this was the one that you made
Last year.
Oh,
Slate.
cool. Del Mar, that's where you went. Florida, right?
Del Mar
Tell
means
the
the
story.
ocean.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ocean of the sailboat.
It's like, it reminds me of like a new wave painting, is what I would call it. Because it has a story.
True shoes.
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna deal with it in a minute. The wonders of his love. And the wonders. I got some sun chips. Yeah. Not many good deals at CVS. And a snack. Look at that kitty. Look at that kitty. And wonders of his love. We do have dinner going on. Lots of snacks for later. Oh, okay, what are you making? It's like a meatloaf hamburger meat kind of thing?
Right.
And then later it'll be pasta? Oh, you come kitty. Look at that. The wonders of his love. The wonders of his love. And the wonders of his love. Sovereign. Our God is in heaven. He does whatever he pleases him. Psalms 115:17. There are things in life we cannot control. Time marches on without anyone's approval. The sun rises and sets every day, thankfully, and we can count on its light to illuminate our way. Autumn leaves fall. Winter cold chills our bones. Spring flowers burst with color, and summers bring long-awaited vacations. Seasons change, and while we enjoy the variations that each part of the year provides, we have no say in it. It will continue with or without us. The Lord God Almighty rules from his throne in heaven. He speaks, and miracles happen. He is all-powerful, and he reigns sovereignly over the universe. He needs no one's opinion or assistance. He makes decisions for all of mankind because his ways are higher than our ways, and his thoughts far above our thoughts. He does whatever he desires, and it is according to his perfectly planned will. And when he does move, his actions are gratifying to him. We were created for his pleasure, and he leads us down paths for our good because of his great love for us. Here's a question. What are you still holding on to that you need to give up control over? Well, I don't really know for sure in this one if I were to respond. I want to see my children again, but I feel like I'm going to have to make like millions of dollars to get family lawyers and sue all the people that I need to sue. I know that sounds crazy, but I know that God is going to be in control of that. And if God has put that in my heart, then I will get the money together. I'll get a family lawyer and I'll draw a bunch of people into court. even if I have to draw state officials into the court, whatever I have to do. And I feel the country belongs to me, and it's a hard thing to control. Now, should a citizen feel that way? I think every citizen should feel that way because we are the people. But this is a good one. Sovereign is something that I'll have to take to me. Sorry, let me get because I know there's English majors. Sovereign is something I'll have to take with me. Probably all the way to the White House is this word, sovereign. I'll have to take it with me and realize that God is in control. He will help me along the way. And I may have some frustration, but I can let that go and let God take over because he is sovereign. That's what I learned on this one. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. If things work out and we get all the way to the White House, I will make some changes. I'm going to make it easier for men to want to have children. I want to make it easier and less stressful. I want to undo what Gerald Ford put in our brains, that you have to pay for a child. That is not true. A child is given to us by God. And God made a point in the Bible, in the New Testament, because he raised the child in the air. And the rich who wanted to be that were envious. And he was saying, this is not because of money. This is because of God. And that's what I want to remind our nation. That children are not about money. They are about God. And we learn that. Okay? And there will be people that will be sued in court, probably by me, for torture, for psychological torture. Everyone down to someone that works for the state, to friends of Angel. And Angel is my ex. And it's because of this. That she may quote the Bible, but because of this, she'll have to face that. What is sovereign? I hate to be cruel. But because of that, she has not made the right decisions. And I should be able to see my children.